Home stretch. Salvation is manifested in home stretch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, con. All right, shalom, shalom. Looks like we on shalom. First things first, we want to give our honor and praise unto
To
Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
All right,
Yahushua, Ba'ashem,
all right.
Kakadash.
And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which are the apostle elders of great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh. 2000, we good to go?
Yeah, that was good.
Con. In 2025, which is the hopeful year of our deliverance and the judgment and the destruction of Esau. All right, we're in a time of great things taking place. We've been telling Jake for a long time, we're doing in-house too. We've had Missouri's in a state of emergency with this whole protest thing and with the migrants and immigrant protests. So it's a crazy time. You know, these are the times that we're living in, perilous time.
Mm-hmm.
They got to understand that the word is becoming closer and closer to the time where you're not going to be able to get into this word, you know, so cherish it now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Jake has gotten used to us being on the highways and byways, has gotten used to us doing what we're doing every day, the apostles and elders on the video. But these are the last moments of the last moments. The Lord said that there should be a famine of bread, but of what? Hearing the word, man. And we can pull that too.
Yeah.
So the time we at now is don't take these times for granted. Now you should lock in even more. You know, if you're lacking in something and you're not, you know, assured in something, these are the times for you to really take hold and get into it and get yourself prepared. That's why it says knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. So if you're not stable in yourself and in this truth, you will break, you will falter. We're not here to tell you no lies. We, like it says, we care about you to tell you lies, man. We're not like Nate. We're not like these other guys, and we're gonna say it. We're gonna say it plainly. We're not gonna say it out of envy and strife. We're not preaching Yahweh Shai for contention. We're preaching Yahweh Shai in the true doctrine, man. We're telling you these guys are going off because what was Yahweh Shai saying? What was John the Baptist saying? They were telling them that the Sadducees and Pharisees, the wicked ones, were going off.
Right.
Telling you that's we're staying in the same spirit that they were in, but it's coming to the time you're not gonna have that warning, all right, because the prophets are warning signs, they're trumpets. That's why it says lift thy voice as a trumpet, show my people their transgressions, man. And it also says knowing the fear of the Lord we persuade men. So
Mm-hmm.
know what's coming. We see Jake, Iran is bombing Israel as we speak. Israel bombed Iran's nuclear facilities. We're beyond talking to you, Jake. Didn't we say this before? Are we not made prophets now?
Yeah, because it say what in Ezekiel? Let me get that.
Go ahead, my brother.
Ezekiel 33. And it's okay. Let's see. Yep. Ezekiel 33 and 33. It says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
So we're not tooting. We didn't wake up in our lives and say we're going to be prophets. We had other things that we were doing in life, starting with our elders. But the Lord, in His gracious and His mercy, has chosen us to make the way straight. Just like John the Baptist said, he said, "All I do is come. The one that cometh after us, we're not worthy to loose his sandals, man. You know, we're not worthy to loose his sandal. Understand, the one that's coming after us is not going to sit down and have live streams with you. He's not gonna sit down and go through a lesson with you. Yahweh for action, man. This is the time to get yourself right. Hey, Shalom, Virgin Islands, Shalom, my brother. You know, that's what and brothers can recognize this. Consistency is the time we at now. We've been made to be prophets. We told you that Iran and Israel were gonna lock horns, and that was gonna be the culmination of the Third World War. The Third World cometh quickly. Did we not say that starting with our apostles and elders?
Yep.
And we've been saying it for years on end. We got receipts. We have receipts. This is not something we just pulled out of our wazoo and told you, Jakes, that, oh yeah, you need to. No, this has been ongoing. We didn't know how it was gonna come and when it was gonna come, but we here.
Right.
We in the midst of prophecy. Damn. Damn. Go ahead, my brother. I know you got some. If you want to get Second Ezra 9 and 5 after the one you got.
Yeah, let's get Habakkuk 2.
Kind.
Habakkuk 2. And I'll start at 1.
Man, get the whole meat. Get all of it, bro.
It say, I was standing upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
And that's why, because the Lord said, stand upon the watch. Habakkuk was telling you that we are standing. Hey, shalom to the brothers. We're standing on our watch. The prophets are standing on their watch because this is a version of love, Jake. The Lord is showing you that he loves us by giving us this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and sending laborers. And I did a lesson because we are the answer to Yahweh's prayer. Did not Yahweh ask the Father that he shall send laborers into his vineyard?
Yep.
So what do you think we are? We're laborers that have been sent. So the Lord said, oh, I got you. I'm going to send a certain amount of men because that goes back to the first fruits, those that were chosen before the foundation of the earth. There's more prophets on the planet Earth now than there's ever been. And it's not our job to say who is who, but to the point of saying is that those that are prophesying, those that are making the way straight are telling you all these things were coming to pass. They're not coming no more. They're here. Jake, look on the news. Don't believe us. Look on the news. Stop using your phone more than Instagram and flicking. You look on it. And even on Instagram, all you see is missiles raining down on Jerusalem, on Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Hypersonic missiles. Not even, these aren't regular missiles that are coming down there, man. These are hypersonic missiles that are being rained down on that place, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. If you got anything, jump in there.
It say, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And it says, and Yahweh Shemel shall answer me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
That's right.
That he may run that readeth it.
And what does it mean, run? When you hear these are the epistles that you hear and you run. That means you move fast. If you're running for something, that means you'll get there in time. But if you're walking, you'll get there in time. But if you're running, that means you're going to get there faster. That means the Lord, tighten yourself up, get yourself right, run. And it's not going to be perfect. What is it saying now is that you run for the goal of what? Salvation. That's why we say in this lesson, salvation is manifested, man. If you didn't believe before, even if you was on a fence or if you was somewhat hesitant, you should know now that it's real. What do you think is going to happen after this? Iran has struck a U.S. ally. Let that sink in. This is just like they have the NATO. If you attack one, you attack them all. So and then I seen an article. If you want to pull up on Google, it says Netanyahu begs the U.S. for help. And I seen that earlier. So Netanyahu is because it says the least of the flock shall do what? Shall bring them out, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Ask U.S. for help.
Yep. Netanyahu asked U.S. for help.
Let's see. All right.
Should be one of the part. Yeah, you got it, bro.
Yep. It says Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been actively seeking support from the United States. Hey, man. Hey, man. Now, if they were the people of the book and of the land, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be asking for help. Now, would they? Because it say, violence shall no more be heard in our land. It says, particularly from President Donald Trump in the context of recent escalations with Iran. He has framed the situation as a struggle between free societies and a criminal regime in Iran.
See? So Now pull up, the least of the flock shall bring them out, man.
Yeah.
That we hear. They this is the fulfillment of scripture. You can talk all the shit you want. We're not worried about vocab. We're not worried about these low level guys that don't want to progress. We trying to get up out of here, man. Home is around the corner, Jake. That's why I put home stretch. Home stretch. Jake, we about to go. This life is about to change for us, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jake is used to hell. Jake is used to not getting anything on their own merit, land wise, home wise. Everything is about to culminate, man. Nuclear. There was a poll that they said that it's 1 out of 6 chances that there will be a nuclear explosion in 2025.
Yeah.
Understand that this is a statistic. They said that there's a 1 in 6 chance that there will be a nuclear explosion, and we're not even talking about the Russia and Ukraine situation. Russia just got their bombers bombed, their nuclear triad system bombed by Ukraine, which is supported by the US. We have the culmination of Iran and Israel. That's why it says it's birth pains. When a woman's in travail, that means her contractions are sporadic. There's no timing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 45. It says, therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Shemel Shah. He that hath taken against Babylon in his proposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Mm-hmm.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Hey, bro.
Right, man. So the least of the flock is drawing them out for what, man? For war, for battle. We're coming to the end, man. The least of the flock shall draw them out. That's coming to pass as we speak. Mm. And Jake, this is only the beginning, Jake, and this is only the beginning of sorrows. There's a lot more to come.
Because what happens with this situation is that they're going to collapse the dollar. Iran controls the Strait of Hormuz. Once they close the Strait of Hormuz, because if Iran continues to get attacked, they've already promised it. They've already vowed that they will close the Strait of Hormuz. If the Strait of Hormuz closes, and you, Jakes, that do not know what I'm talking about, you're late in the game. Mm-hmm. Late in the game. That means that they will go ahead and there will be a financial crisis that has never been seen on the planet Earth.
Yeah. So they will cause the chaos to bring in the order. See? So when they collapse the dollar is losing its value anyway. It's losing its value every day. But when they collapse it, they will come with a new currency, a digital currency that will go in you if you want to live in this society. But it will cause a sore. So if you won't want to eat, you gonna take it, but you gonna also get it, but you gonna also get a sore.
That's right.
You're gonna eat, but you're gonna get fucked up anyway. That's right. So it's not a win-win nothing, man. We're gonna win-win with Yahweh Shemel Shah. Because it say what? Matthew 6. Say, take no thought for your life. When you shall eat or drink, wherewithal shall you be clothed. Because in the book, Bel and the Dragon, who fed Daniel in the lion's den? Yahweh did.
It wasn't the enemy.
Right. See, man. So Yahweh fed him through who? Through the prophet Habakkuk.
That's right, bro. I got a quick precept from the brother Kazak. Hold on, Salakia. The brother, hold on. Man, brothers done posted. I clicked on it and it don't got loose. This brother, hey, there you go. This is Bunya Howard. This is the book of Matthew. This is Micah 2 and verse 1. And it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And that's dark hand that we're talking to. We're in the gates of the nobles. We're not in the average Edomite mindset. We're not. That's why the Lord put the spirit on apostles and elders to say, call the cops, man. But unless it's a scholar that wants to literally go into these scriptures, you call the cops, man. Don't deal with. That's a shutting of the door, right, bro?
Right. Oh, plus the Apostle Paul used his Roman citizenship for his benefit
to escape Jake.
So Jake, use your American citizenship to benefit you, man. The Apostle Paul, he used his Roman one. So we're going to use our Roman one too. Two-door, man.
Hell yeah.
We in Rome all over again, right?
Yep.
So we gonna call Johnny Law. We gonna snitch on you.
What do you say? We don't like that. Nah. We don't like that shit. Nah, we don't like that.
We dropping dimes.
We dropping dimes out here and quarters. Yo, we got more quarters than arcade games. That's what because why we don't have to deal with you anymore. The word has been went out, man. They can't. What did Yahweh Shah say? You have no more cloak for your sins, man.
Right.
We're not here to argue because it says some preach Yahweh Shah for contention and strife.
Yeah.
We're not, and it says, and it's actually said after the first and second admonition, guess what? He is a heathen man.
Yep.
So these are heathen men. They don't care about us, man. Jake has Stockholm syndrome. They love the oppressor. They love what they're going through. They love getting their back whipped. They love having nothing because those, and if you read in the book of Daniel, it says that Nebuchadnezzar took the princes of Israel because the princes of Israel, those are the ones that are gonna cry out. Those are the ones that are gonna say, you know what? I want to save my people. We because it says, set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man.
Yep.
So there's a certain amount of men that are sighing and crying. We're not happy having nothing, man.
Right.
Having absolutely nothing. Jake, you don't have shit. What are you happy about?
Right.
So let me continue. The brother, this is the brother Bunya Howard. This is Micah 2 and verse 3. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. It says, hold on, Salakia. Hold on. It says, which ye shall not remove your neck, neither shall ye go haughtily, for the time is evil.
Yeah.
We telling you that the time is evil, man. We're telling you that there's no more game plan. Esau is gonna come down having great wrath, man.
Yep.
Once this Iran situation, this is a fuse. There's only a limited amount of time that we have till they actually close that Strait of Hormuz, and then we feel it over here with the oil prices going up, food prices going up. Then they're gonna bring in what you call a universal basic income.
Yep.
That universal basic income is going to be you get so much amount of money. That's what the jump shot was about.
Right. Yep.
They tried everybody out. They showed everybody that we could deposit money into your account every month on the dime, and they trial run the program, so they know the program works. That's why they withdrew the program. Now they have it set. That program wasn't just for a one shot deal, man.
Right.
That was going to be a reoccurring program. If you're so security, so they tried it with what? How many people in America did they give that to? Millions?
Yep.
They gave it to millions of people. So that program works. They proved the concept that they're able to pay millions of people every single month on a set amount of basis, $2,000 a month.
So that lets you know right there that being poor It's orchestrated. It was a design. They can give you, they can put money in your account. They have all of our accounts. They know what's in it. They know what comes out. They can put as much money in your account as they want. And as often as they want. See?
Yep. We didn't have to fill no paperwork out. We didn't have to go sit in line nowhere. What that you would think to have that much amount of money being dispersed out, you would have to go do something for it. You didn't have to do shit.
Right.
You just had to file taxes. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
See? So, like you said, bro, being broke is a construct. This is GMS humble servant. Shalom. This is Galatians 6 and verse 7. It says, "Don't be misled. You cannot mock the justice of Yahweh." Damn. Damn. I gotta read that again. This is Galatians 6 and verse 7. It says, "Do not be misled. You cannot mock the justice of Yahweh. You will always harvest what you plant."
So Esau Edom has harvested what? Wickedness. So he's going to reap destruction. All right, man. We are harvesting what, man? Righteousness through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. Motivation, faith, and all that, man. And we're going to receive what, man? Whew, the whole earth as our inheritance. So while he is coming down, we're coming up.
It says the devil coming down, we coming up. Yeah. Hey, get what's that? The kingdom is already prepared for you. That's Second Ezra. Yeah, that's Khan. Because we telling you that it's already prepared, Jake. The Lord has already sold it up. He's already he's already put it in. He's already put it in remembrance, man. Because
he didn't already plug this.
Yeah, we what does it say? We in the socket, man.
Yeah,
we in the spiritual socket right now. That's why we have these breakdowns, man. Where do you think these breakdowns are coming from? They're not coming. Why do you think vocab don't have it? The Lord is giving you much examples of those people that don't understand, but you understand.
Right.
If somebody comes out and tells you it's a rainy day, you go outside, it's sunshine, and you can see it's sunshine. Do you believe that person that's telling you it's raining? Or do you believe what your eyes can see?
What your eyes can see.
Exactly. Go ahead, bro.
This is Second Ezra 2 and 13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened."
And what should come from your mind? It says, "Those days shall be shortened for the what? For the elect." So those days are being shortened. It says, "Go and pray for a few days." Go ahead, Ak.
Kind of says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." All we got to do is watch, Jake. All we got to do is pray and watch. Pray, watch, keep faith. That's it.
Yep.
And we will receive our heart's desires. Whatever you desire to have in the kingdom, we're going to have it. We ain't going to have to ask for nothing, because we're going to have everything anyway.
Yep. And we're getting ready to receive, the Lord said it while we yet speak. He shall answer. So we're going to have love on call.
Shit. Hold on. Golly, that's...
We gonna have love on call, man. We gonna be tapped into the Creator, and whatever we need, we gonna call. He said, "While you yet speaking." that means you won't even be able to finish your request, and the Lord has already made it so, man. That's
wow.
man.
Wow. Now, love on call, right? I looked it up on Google. It says love on call generally refers to the act of showing love and affection, often in a physical and affectionate way, either through physical touch or providing emotional support.
Ooh.
Mm. Mm. It says it can be a general term for expressing love, or it can imply a willingness to be there for someone and offer comfort and support whenever needed.
Man, Baba Kashar, it says willingness to be there for someone.
Yeah.
Who is the Lord willing to be there for? You Jakes.
Us, man.
Do you not know love is searching for you? What did the Lord say? I shall search Jerusalem with what?
With candles.
Because the Most High said he is love.
Yep.
He don't say he has love. Love is searching for us, man. Love is searching for his mate. Love is searching for the ones that he cares for, man. That's you.
Right. Oh, what's that script? Let's see. Hold on. I believe it's do you
let me get
Israel more than me?
While you get that, I'm gonna get this Baruch, the brothers. This is the brother Bun Yahweh, Shalom. This is a book of Baruch 2 and verse 35, and it says, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power." Come on, champ. And it says, man, hold on. Damn, there's like 3 precepts popped up right there. And it says, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power." It says to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. See, no more. We're not going nowhere. You got it, bro?
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 5 and 33. It says, "And I said, Speak on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, Thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than he that made them?"
I love that precept, bro.
Jake, Yahweh Shema Shah loves us more than we love ourselves, man.
Beautiful.
All right, man. All right, man. A father loves his child more than the child actually realizes. Because a father's love comes with what? Correction. All right, man. You getting your ass beat when you mess up. That's a father's love, man. Jake, our power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, corrected us. Gave us the path of life. Gave us the name and all that. Gave us the Lashawan Kodash. Come on, man. Then, right now, he's about to give us every single thing that we don't deserve at all. Because really, all of us should be destroyed anyway. But it says what, though? His mercy endures forever, right? Right, bro. It say what? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Jake, man, morning is almost here, man.
Like I was gonna tell you, bro, it's that a whooping don't last forever.
No.
When a father whoops a child, you ain't never seen an everlasting whooping.
No.
You ain't never in your life seen an ass. I mean, I don't care how bad that kid got in trouble. You might get his ass whooped for about an hour, and that's a long ass time to get your ass whooped. Right. I get whooped for 20 minutes. That's a long time. The Lord whooped me. But he say I was a little displeased, man.
Right, a little.
And what did he? He said I was a little displeased. The Lord was just mad. He was like, "Damn, they sent But then he said Esau furthered the affliction. So he said, "Oh, I'm gonna let them go as farther as they need to go. Then I'm gonna judge." But we're never gonna taste this again. I
No.
mean, I don't want to say cherish it, but I say remember it. These are experiences that we're gonna have to keep into eternity, man.
Yep.
We're gonna have to remember. We're gonna have to pull from the well of experience to say, "Damn, man." We have to tell our sons and our daughters to say, "Hey, man, there was a time we didn't have this." There's gonna be they won't even believe it. Our children won't even believe that we were in this case.
Right, because they won't even know.
Yep.
They'll be like, hold on, what? Hold on, wait. Abba, so you telling me we were once poor? Yeah. Yep. Like, nah. You tripping, Pop. Like, nah. Seriously. Before this, we ain't have nothing. You're like, damn. See, man?
Fast, man. It's gonna be a thing fast, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, because when kids are young, they don't know that their parents are struggling. They don't know. They don't know that their parents are broke and then became rich. They don't know. They was under the impression that their parents always had it. No, player. Uh-uh. Now, let me get the yep. This is CNNworld.com. It say Israel and Iran broaden attacks as conflict enters fourth day. It say fresh blast. The deadly conflict between Israel and Iran has entered its fourth day, with both sides firing new waves of missiles. Overnight, amid international pleas for diplomacy and de-escalation, Iran's early Monday strikes have hit an Israeli oil refinery and damaged part of the power grid.
Man, we here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this ain't gonna die down. This ain't gonna die down, Jake. You better have enjoyed last week. That's
right.
That's what I'm gonna tell you, Jake. You better enjoy it last week, because you gonna say those were the good old days, man.
Right.
When you was broke and hurting, you gonna say, "Damn, those were good days." That we coming through some straits, man.
Yep.
We're coming through some real life straits. These are not gonna be good times for Babylon, and it's not gonna be, because you have these protests that are going on. These protests are leading to what? Mass deportation. Okay, these are people that they ain't got nothing to lose. You either jump off the cliff or you face the lion, man.
Yep.
So you either jump off a cliff, going to those. Certain of these people have been away. They fled from those countries because of what? Tyranny and cartels and killings. They don't got nothing there, man. You got to go. Guess what? You go into a third world country with nothing. No connections. You pretty much gonna be in the streets. You gonna go be homeless somewhere, man. Unless you got a family member, and down there they don't. You a family, but guess what? That only goes so far.
Yep.
So what do you think is gonna happen? They said, well, you're gonna deport me to homelessness, derelict, vagabond, man.
Yep.
So these people ain't got nothing to lose. They say like, shit, we here, we might as well shit. And then on top of that, if you're gonna deport me anyway, why not wild out?
Right.
So we at the time, man, we're at the and they said there has not been Marines called into the United States since 3 times in the U.S. history has Marines been called out. One was World War II, second was the LA riots, and the third was right now. So we in history making times right now. These are times we're going to look back and say, damn, those were when the Marines were called out. Go ahead, bro.
It says, terrified civilians and rising death tolls. Casualties are mounting on both sides as Iran and Israel widen attacks. Tehran residents are attempting to flee the capital in search of safety, while explosions and fire were seen in Israel overnight with residential buildings hit.
And these are supersonic missiles. Go and look those up, Jake. You think you we don't have to. I mean, I'm talking to Jake. If you can see, these are supersonic. You type in Google supersonic. Iran uses supersonic missiles, because this is show you that they're not launching normal missiles. These are supersonic, hypersonic missiles that they got the technology from Russia, China. All these, they can't stop these missiles. They're not being, there's no Iron Dome there. It looks like they're pretty much, there's no missiles being intercepted, man.
Well, I got one for you. This is a video from TikTok that I uploaded to my page.
Go ahead and bring it out, bro.
Hold on.
One more time. Play it again. Play. Oh, there you go.
And this video got 1,000 views,
man,
in a matter of minutes.
That's what we time up.
Yep, Jake, this is only the beginning of sorrows, man. Right, man, because Jake, going through the straight gate, the narrow path, is going to take supreme faith, man. It's going to take supreme faith. You're going to have to be willing to lose your life for this. To say what? Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right.
Because when you think about it, I mean, the only thing that dies is his flesh. Because it say in Matthew, fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Jake, so we're only supposed to fear Yahweh Shemal Shah. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, Esau can't do nothing to us without Yahweh Shemal Shah allowing him to.
Yep. That's why you serve the master, not the whip.
Exactly.
You don't worry about the whip. Esau's a whipping stick, man. Whipping stick from on high. That's why David said, from the sword, with the wicked, which is thy sword, man.
Oh, you're thinking that, yep.
That's all it is, because the battle, you said it earlier too. You said what? The battle is already won.
Yeah.
This is a victory lap. All this is to show, because Yahweh Shah told the Sadducees and Pharisees that they're gonna die in their sins. They're gonna watch him come back and deliver the elect. So all these words had to come to pass. But Yahweh Shah waiting on that. He's waiting on the prophet. What do you think Yahweh Shah is waiting on? He's waiting on the words of the Father to come to pass, man. Just like we waiting on prophecy.
Right.
Yahweh Shah was a prophecy.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah was a prophecy himself, man. Just like we are prophecies, man.
Yeah. So prophecy is waiting on prophecy.
Damn. That's a sin right there. That was heavy, y'all. That was heavy, my brother. Prophecy is waiting on prophecy. Yahweh Shah, what did it say? Yahweh, the Lamb is a living prophecy, man.
Yeah.
And the heavy thing about that saying is that he has to fulfill more of the prophecy, because it says that he's gonna come down riding on a mountain, on a horse, a white horse. That's the same vision that these prophets were seeing But now we understand it because now we have the experience to understand it.
Right.
Did we know that mountain is talking about a gargantuan,
Yeah.
a gargantuan ship, man?
Yep.
And then you see all these reports about a big ass sun. It says the thing that flew by the sun was bigger than Earth.
Mm-hmm.
If imagine if the Lord pull up in something like that, man. That means everybody, like the sun come close to our atmosphere and sitting outside. Everybody gonna see it. Everybody in the earth. What did it say in Matthews? It says all eyes.
Yep. Because I forgot what city it was in, but it was a chariot. I mean, you could see it plain as day.
Yeah. I think it was like Albany or something like that. One of them country towns. Yeah, but it was far.
And it had blue lights and all that, right? They had a blue beam coming down, and I'm like, man, there was like, look, y'all, it's a UFO. Like, y'all have no idea. That's the salvation of Israel, man. They have no idea.
But they're gonna see it in that time because those same lights are gonna be beaming people up. They're gonna be beaming people up. They're gonna be because it says that the Lord, it says the angels encamp around them that fear him. Why do you think they encamp around you? Because they don't know when they're gonna deliver you up, man.
Right.
So you have a chariot, a personal chariot that's following you around wherever you go, whatever you do. It's sitting there waiting on the Lord's word to go. You have pretty much as a bodyguard for the elect. Salvation guard for the elect.
Hold on, out there. Hold on. Shit. Hold on.
Those are the spiritual bodyguards, man.
Yeah.
Because actually, we got to call them spirit guards. Ooh. Yeah, those are spirit guards because it says they're here to deliver the spirit, man.
Yep.
And we said in the sit down, your body ain't going, man.
Right. It say this is Psalms 91:11.
Come on now.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
So what is the word? Go look up the word charge.
Because
he said he gave his angels charge over you. And that's what we tell you now, Jake. Esau can't tell the angels what to do. You once you go to the spirit, then you dealing with what? You're dealing with divine intervention.
Right.
Go ahead.
The Hebrew word for charge is tazawah.
Taza what?
Tazawah.
Tazawah. That's a strong there.
Tazawah. Okay, it means to command, to give orders. To lay charge upon, to give charge, to give command to. So Yahweh Shema Shah commanded the angels to watch over us. Say, hey, watch him, watch them, watch them, watch them. Make sure everything is good with them. Don't let nothing happen to them. See? Wow.
Because what did Satan tell you? It says that if you dash your feet against the stones, they said they're gonna pick you up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I got another one. It say to command, appoint, ordain of divine act. Come on, man. Oh my God, man. Look, Jake, man.
Beautiful.
Jake, man. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had an angel around them, right? Who was that?
Our
Lord Yahweh. He was commanded by the Father. Say, hey, Bun, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Watch over him. Be down there with him in the furnace. All right, I got you.
Hey, because Yahweh shot with us now, because he told us that he said, what? I will be with thee unto the ends of the earth.
Yep.
And then Egypt was known as what? The iron furnace.
Yep.
So Yahushua is really in the furnace with us now.
Yep.
Check that out. So Yahushua is in the spirit. He's in the spiritual furnace, because it says honorable men are tried through the what? Through the furnace of adversity.
Yep. Yep. Oh, he said what? In Matthew 14. No. So like John 14, he said, I will not leave you comfortless.
That's right, bro. That's right.
He's here with us, man. In spirit. Come on now. In the Rakha. Jake, man, salvation is on the way, man. Salvation, well, hey, man. Manifest, right?
Salvation is manifesting. That's it, brother.
Yeah, let me get yep. Manifest means obvious, clear, plain.
Hold on. It means what? Obvious.
Obvious, clear, plain, evident, definite, explicit. Jake, man, salvation is explicit, man. It says noticeable.
Salvation is noticeable. We are noticeably something is going on in the earth.
Oh, say what? Undeniable.
Come on, champ. Hey, we'll say salvation is undeniable, man.
Yeah. All right, man, because Moses said in Exodus, he said, Exodus, I think 14. Let me see. Hold on real quick.
Go ahead and get it.
Let's see. Oh, yep. This is Exodus 14 and 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of Yahweh.
Come on, man. I love that precept.
Which he would shew to you today, for the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them no more again.
Because what it say about Esau, says the eye that behold him shall narrowly look. So
yep. hold on, man. Hold on.
That's a precept right there. Eh? Precept. That's because the Lord is still, right?
Yep.
Come on,
let's see real quick. This is Psalms 37 and let's see. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get this one and I'm gonna get the other one. Shall see it. Let's see. Where's okay. Psalm 37 and 34. It says, wait on Yahweh Shemel and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
You got it, bro.
All right, man. So, Jake, man, we are seeing the judgment of the wicked. We're seeing the destruction of the wicked. Right? Now, Isaiah 14 and Isaiah 14 and this is Isaiah 14 and 16. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? So they will. So when Esau Edom is brought down, the people will say, hold on, so this was him?
Yeah.
This peon, this was him?
Yeah.
This peasant?
We'll say how's the hammer of the earth cut asunder
and broken. Let me get that. Let's see. All right. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23.
Uh-huh.
It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
And what is that's speaking about military might.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, that's speaking about a military might. That's not talking about a normal everyday, oh yeah, I'm just another nation. That's why these guys can't break down who Babylon is, who this is. They're not looking to say, look, there's a military, it's describing a certain, it's not going to tell you plainly, because if it told you plainly, they would outlaw the book.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't get the precept. That's why the Lord said, even Yahushua himself, he said that he speaking to them in what? Parables. And what did Yahushua say to the disciples when they asked him, why do you speak in parables? It says it's given unto you.
Yep.
Oh, the mystery. And he said the mysteries.
Yep.
So it's not, these are mysteries. These are things that are they're written in parables for a reason, because if it's written plain, guess what? The Sadducees and Pharisees would have had a problem too, man.
Yep.
See that?
Yep. Because a parable is a dark saying. See, a parable is a riddle that you must solve, that you must figure out. We've figured it out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Jeremiah 15, 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Mm-hmm.
How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Come on, man.
See, man? So America is being brought down, and it's about to be cut asunder. It's about to be destroyed. Man. This is what we've been prophesying about. It's coming to pass. But this is only the beginning of sorrows, though.
Because we still waiting on the MOTB. So that's that we must need say that, because we don't want Jake to think, oh yeah, it's getting next week. No, we got a little bit of time on the clock.
Yeah.
Brother's getting down. I'm gonna get this for you, bro. This is from the brother Bun Yahweh. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 24. And it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. It says, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast strived against the Lord.
Well, I'm gonna get it in the NLT.
Baba.
Listen, Babylon, I have set a trap for you.
Man, the Lord is a Jake.
You are caught, but you have fought against Yahweh.
So ain't no what it say? Ain't no sunshine when it's on, man.
Only darkness every day. Man, it's gonna be, man. Hey, man, it's gonna be darkness for Babylon, man. Forever. This place is coming back.
Man. Hey. That's a beautiful thing to think about, man. This is the brother Yahweh again, Shalom. This is Jeremiah 23 and verse 29. It says, it is not my word. It says, Salaki, it says, is not my word like a fire? Or Salaki, is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, as like the hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. Yeah.
So the rock is about to break this whore in pieces, man. That rock is who, man? That rock is our Lord Yahweh Shah. He's going to break this into pieces, man. It's going to be destroyed.
Yep. Going back to Daniel, because that was what did Daniel see the vision of the what? When Yahushua came down, he came down as a rock that was broken, the feet that was partly weak and partly strong. See that?
Yep. Amen. And let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this. This is 2 Corinthians 15. No, 1 Corinthians 15. It's a lot. 1 Corinthians 15 and 24.
Yep.
It say, then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to Elohim, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority.
So what do you think? The Lord is clearing the way for Jake.
Yep.
What did David do for Solomon? David cleared the way for his son. What do you think the Lord is doing? Why do you think he's going to bring down? Imagine if we were delivered. We have to worry about Esau and his Mossad, his CIA. You know what I'm saying? We in our land chilling. He got drones flying over there. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit, fucking with us. But no, the Lord said, "Hey, I'm gonna do away with everything."
Mm-hmm.
By the time the elect comes back down to the planet Earth, it's not gonna be the same Earth. It's not even the land mass is not gonna be in the same positions, man.
Right.
We're gonna inherit a brand new Earth, man. It says a new heaven and a new Earth. That means a new rulership and a new land mass, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to taste the greatest moment. We gotta be blessed, man. We Jake, those that are listening to this that are really you believe. I'm not talking about those that don't, because you do what you will. You late in the game. If you doing this for jokes, you doing this for games, shame on you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know we in our flesh, we're gonna sin, we're gonna go off, we're gonna fall. That's evident. But I'm talking about those that do not really believe you pushing the truth a wayward way. You don't want to come across. What more does the Lord have to show you that the apostles and elders are the men that he's dealing with, man?
Right.
That's you going against the grain and trying to be your own thing, because you coming in the spirit of the men that told Moses, you doing too much.
Right.
Has not the Lord spoken by us? And if you don't get swallowed up. You know what I'm saying? That's what you think about Jake. Like, man, come swallow these Negroes, man. You know, Jake want to be too much. We're not here. Look, be happy you're Israelite. And first and foremost, that you have the name Yahbashim Yahshua on your lips. That's a blessing in itself, man. All right. But the time is that we're coming to a culmination of everything. Our hope is being assured. We have an assured hope. That's why it says gather faith, man. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of the time. You ain't gonna, hey, look, you ain't gonna be able to. Internet is, you know, however the internet is, but you know, when the apostles and elders, when that time comes, when we're not on the line no more, Jake is gonna have to fend for themselves, man.
Yep. Yep. That's why it says what's that scripture? I just had it.
How's it quoted?
Oh yeah. It says, "Seek ye Yahbashim Yahshua while he may be found." Because you're supposed to be doing this. This is Malachi 3:18.
Mm-hmm.
Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahbashim Yahshua and him that serveth him not. Because the IUIC, they have shown their hypocrisy. Because Nate said, well, if you're a nurse and all that, if you want to keep your job, then take the jump shot. Said, but if you don't, you don't have to. What? Which one is it, nigga? It's not fucking hard, man. Which one is it? And then the guy at the IUIC, he gonna say it was a test. Well, your leader just said fail the test. Really? Well, you can. Well. I mean, you can do it if you want, but you don't have to.
It says a double tongue, man. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man.
But Jake let Nate get away with that shit though. But if we accidentally pass gas on live, oh no, we just wicked.
Hey, Jake drop a pen in the background. Jake drop a pencil in the background. It's like, was that a pencil to drop? Yeah, I don't know about him, man. I don't know about him. I don't know if he a man of the Lord.
Right.
Yo, hey, at this point, we done, Jake. Do what you want. Jake, we're telling you as heartfully as we can believe. That's why it says, shall their unbelief make the words of the Lord to none effect?
Nope.
You look on the news right now. If you don't look at the news and you ain't shook up, not even shook up, if your spiritual antennas don't go to start blinking, you gotta fast and go do something, man. I'm not telling you to be perfect and go, but it's evident. What do you think US is gonna do? We're gonna tell you the strategic, because we're gonna tell you what the prophecies say. We're gonna tell you what the prophecies say. Russia is gonna link with Iran. The US will strike Iran behind Israel because it's the least of the flock. We read that in Jeremiah. They will strike Iran and Russia will get involved because they're already involved in Ukraine.
Yep.
You're going to have a third. They're going to close the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz will be closed and your oil is going to shoot through the roof. They're going to drop the dollar. You're going to have a new digital currency, which is a CBDC, which is a central bank digital currency. That central bank digital currency is going to be your new form of money. It's going to start off something small, something not innocent, and then it's going to escalate to you have to have it imprinted in your skin, man, or your forehead.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. And you will have to, and if you want to eat, then, but if you take it, and you're still not promised to eat if you take it.
Yep.
Yeah, you do know Esau lies a lot, right?
They gonna get it. They gonna get them niggas ramen noodles as soon as they get.
Yeah, the chicken flavor.
Yeah, they gonna give them shrimp ramen noodles.
Golly, man.
You gotta get the file. They ain't even gonna let you eat righteous. Nah, you don't get that.
Jake, man, we're telling you, man, don't take that shit, man. Don't take that.
Hey, but hey, brother, I think that's it. You got anything else?
No.
Hey, I think that it's been said, man. Hey, brother, hold on. Let me get him. This brother right here he been getting down, bro. This is the brother Bun Yahweh, the water brother, for posting the precepts, keeping the lesson going. This is the book of. Hold on. Okay, Khan, he got two parts to it. This is the brother Bun Yahweh. This is Ezekiel 38 and verse 4, and it says, "And I will turn thee back." Man, this is that verse. Hey, them hooks are in there. Them hooks been there about what, a couple years now. It says, "I will put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horsemen, horses, and horsemen, and they all clothed, Salakia, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company of buckler and shield." What is shield? Missile defense. What do they call Israel's missile defense? An iron dome. What is a shield? It's an iron dome.
Yeah.
It's a dome. So missile defenses in Russia is not. Why do you think Russia has the most sophisticated missile defense system, which is the S-300 and the S-400? So this is prophecy right there. That's showing you that that's Ra-Ashah, going back to the apostle bringing that out, that Russia is the Hebrew word Ra-Ashah, okay, the chief prince. See, when y'all gonna wake up, man? You know, they want to, and it says armor, even a great company of buckler and shield, all of them handling swords. It says Ecclesiasticus, this is same brother, Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 17. It says, "They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts." Damn. Damn. "And humble their souls in his sight." That's it. That means those that really paying attention to this thing, look, we're in blessed, man. We hit the lotto, man. Like I said in the past video, you better feel like you hit 1 million. You better feel like you hit 1 billion. If you don't feel like you hit
I think you froze. Hold on. Let me see. See real quick. Did he freeze?
And our elders, which apostle elders, a great millstone, which we just.
Hold on. I think he froze.
Saying we're gonna go off. Oh, that's evident. But I'm talking about those that do not really believe you're pushing the truth a wayward way. You don't want to come across. What more does the Lord have to show you that the apostles and elders are the men that He's dealing with?
Right.
That's you going against the grain and trying to be your own thing, because you come in the spirit of the men that that's you going against the grain and trying to be your own thing, because you come in the spirit of the men that that's you going against the grain and trying to be your own thing, because you come in the spirit of the men that that's you going against the grain and trying to be your own thing, because you come in the spirit of the men that that's you.
Yeah, man. So basically, man, I'm gonna end it because his phone probably died, but yeah. So Aki, man, stay strong, man. We almost home. Yeah, how about you, Shah Brakatham, Bashim Kakadash. Stay strong, man. Continue to pray, continue to watch. We are almost home, man. Salvation is around the corner. Our Lord Yahweh Shah, He's right around the corner, man. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.